Hello, Jenna Salisbury here, your functional medicine nutritionist. This video, I want to talk about labs. In functional medicine, we have what we call optimal ranges or functional ranges. And that is because the traditional standard of lab ranges are extremely wide, which is why a lot of things go undocumented and they go missed. Traditional medicine is looking for what's out of range. But as we all know now, if something is hitting out of range, there's damage being done. We should have caught it before, in my opinion, right? It is telling me that we have a big red flag at that point. When it comes to functional medicine, there are much narrow ranges because this is what we see as optimal. Can they still change from person to person? Of course. But when we have those more narrow ranges and things start to come out, we'll use thyroid for an example. Traditional ranges go up to 4. If I see a TSH coming up over 3 and I see the T4 and the T3 starting to get down by that 1 or underneath that 1, nothing's flagged yet, but I know that the pattern that I'm seeing is tending towards a hypo situation. And there are nutritional things that I can do, that I can probe at, nutrients that we can come in for conversion. As a CNS, I can look through that. I can stabilize blood sugar. I can help the sleep. I can go through whatever I feel is causing the thyroid to go through with that before we hit medication. So if you go to traditional medicine, they're going to say, you're fine. Once that TSH comes out of range for any reason, then they're going to give you synthetics and we're going to shut down the signaling to your thyroid altogether. We try to make it to we have a preventative marker. You know, I get a lot of feedback in the functional office that I work at. We do change our reference ranges to show more of those narrow ranges. So it could look a little scary, and then when the client brings those labs to their traditional physician is saying this is hocus pocus and that they're fine. But these are just the two very different perspectives of the body. Traditional medicine thinks that the body is super resilient and is always going to balance itself. But we have to know that there's cause and effect. The way to balance it, the way the body can balance itself is by us. We are the controller to control the blood sugar, to control the sleep, to control the stress. All of these components that come into changing labs, right? Or turning on or off cascades within the body.